Hello students, last class we discussed about the word molecular orbital, MOD, molecular orbital, certain features. In that we discuss how many types of molecular orbitals are going to form and how they are going to form. Okay, now let us discuss energy level diagram for molecular orbitals. Okay, we already discussed here how many types of molecular orbitals are there. Okay, now let us discuss here we have the two types up to 14 electrons. We are going to follow one energy diagram, and above 14 electrons we are going to follow another energy molecular orbital energy diagram. Okay, now let us discuss here. Okay, if you go for the up to 14 electrons here. Okay, here I am taking the atomic orbitals. Atomic orbitals, they are combined to give the what? Molecular orbitals. Okay, now here one is atomic orbital of other atom, another one is orbital of another atom, going to give the what? Here molecular orbital. In that one is bonding, another is anti-bonding. Okay, already we discussed anti-bonding having the more energy compared to bonding, and number of molecular orbitals formed equal to what? Number of atomic orbitals. So here what happened? One is atomic orbital, another one is atomic orbital, going to give the what? Two molecular orbitals. In that one is antibonding, another is bonding. Okay, after that if you take one is, after what we have 2s. Okay, now 2s of one atomic orbital, 2s of another atomic orbitals gives the what? Two molecular orbitals. One, why? Because means 1 plus 1 gives rise to two molecular orbitals. In that one is antibonding and another is what? Bonding. Okay, next come to after that 2s we have the 2p. Now 2p of one atomic orbital, 2p of another atomic orbitals gives the total how many? 6 molecular orbitals. Okay, why? Because means here we have the 3 plus 3 orbitals, total giving the how many? 6 molecular orbitals. In that already we discussed in whatever how many atomic orbitals are going to fuse, in that 50% we have the bonding molecular orbital and 50% we have the anti-bonding molecular orbitals. So here these are the what? Bonding molecular orbitals having the less energy, and remaining 6 are anti-bonding orbitals having the more energy. This is the energy profile. Definitely we have to show here. Why? Because means increasing order of energy. This is okay. So already we discussed anti-bonding molecular orbital. You have to show with the star mark. This is the energy profile diagram for the what? Less for up to 14 electrons. Now come to, if you see the energy increasing order here, the sigma 1. After this we have the sigma star 1s. Next 2s, sigma 2s, sigma star 2x. Next what happen here? Pi 2px, pi 2py having the similar energy. Okay, we are writing the in the same place. Why? Because means both having the same energy. After that what we have? Sigma 2pz, then sigma 2pz. After that pi star 2px, pi star 2py having the similar energy. So we are writing at the same place. Pi star 2px, pi star 2py. After that sigma star 2pz having the highest energy. Okay, this is the energy increasing order. In the exam they may ask write the electronic configuration, means you have to follow this energy increasing order. Okay, this is the molecular orbital energy diagram for the what? Up to 14 electrons. Now let us discuss, okay, above 14 electrons. Okay, examples we have O2, O2 minus, F2, Ne2, all these consist of what? Above 14 electrons. Now let us see here. Okay, so same, I am taking the atomic orbital. Okay, here one side and another atomic orbitals, atoms giving the molecules. Now we are getting the molecular orbitals. So one is of one atomic orbital, another atom, one is atomic orbitals gives rise to two molecular orbitals. Okay, in that one is antibonding and there is bonding. So antibonding we are showing with the what? Sigma star. One is bonding with the only sigma 1s. Next with the 2s of one atomic orbital, 2s of another atomic orbital gives rise to two molecular orbitals. In that, one is antibonding sigma star 2s and one is what? Bonding sigma 2s. Energy should be, antibonding should be more here. Energy profile here you can see the, this is the energy increasing order. Okay, in that antibonding should have more energy, bonding should have less energy. Next come to 2p. Here you get variation when if you go for the up to 14 electrons. Now here 2p of one atomic orbital, 2p of another atomic orbitals gives rise to total how many? 6 molecular orbitals. In that 50% what? Bonding molecular orbitals and 50% antibonding molecular orbitals. Now here what happened? Sigma 2pz having the less energy compared to pi 2px, pi 2py. Okay. Here the variation is going to get. Here the variation. Okay. After that pi star 2px, pi star 2py, sigma star 2pz. Okay, here the variation between the one above 14 electron and up to 14 electron. I am going for the just comparison. Okay. Okay, here if you see here, if you see the compare together, okay, here I am talking about what? Up to 14 electrons. Here pi 2px, pi 2py having the less energy, sigma 2pz having the more energy. Now come to if you go for the above 14 electron, here sigma 2pz having the less energy, pi 2px, pi 2py having the what? More energy. Okay, this is a very important. So just you have to count the electrons. If it is up to 14 means you have to follow the this diagram. If it is above 14 you have to follow the this diagram. Variation is different only here you are going to get the difference here. Now come to if you see the energy increasing order. So what happened here if you see, first we have the sigma 1s, after that energy of what? Sigma star 1s is more, then sigma 2s, then sigma star 2s is more. So next after that what we have here? Sigma 2pz. Okay, after that pi 2px, pi 2py having the similar energy, then pi star 2px, pi star 2py having the similar energy. Next what we have? Sigma star 2pz. This is the energy increasing order of molecular orbitals. Okay, so if they ask molecular orbital energy diagram means first you have to count the electrons. Okay, if it is less than 14 electrons, up to 14 you have to follow this diagram, and above 14 you have to follow the this diagram. Okay, now let us see the here we have some points. Okay, so electrons enter into the molecular orbitals based on Pauli's rules, Hund's rule and Hubble principle. So here what happened? Already we have the what? Molecular orbitals. Okay. In that how you are going to fill the electron based on what? Pauli, Hund's and Hubble. Already we discussed these are the one of the silent features of what? Molecular orbitals. Next, if molecular orbitals contain unpaired electrons, the molecule is paramagnetic. What's the meaning of paramagnetic? It is attracted in magnetic field. Means after filling the electrons, if you are getting the unpaired, okay, what is that? I will go for the example also. If you are getting the unpaired, then the molecule is called paramagnetic. So what happened? Paramagnetic means what? It is attracted in magnetic field. Next, if molecular orbitals contains paired electron, if the paired electrons are there, then the molecule is called as what? Diamagnetic. What is the meaning of diamagnetic? Means it is not attracted in the magnetic field. Means if it is attracted, it is called as a molecule called as a paramagnetic. If it is not attracted, it is called as a what? Diamagnetic. Next, here we can calculate the bond order by using the formula bond order equal to Nb minus Na by 2. Okay, what is Nb? Nb equal to number of bonding electrons in the molecular orbitals. Na means number of antibonding molecular orbital electrons. So here we are going to calculate electrons in the bonding and antibonding molecular orbitals. That you are going to divide with the 2, then you are getting the bond order. Okay, don't worry, we will go for the examples. Okay, now here bonding in some homonuclear diatomic molecules. Here we have in the textbook only homonuclear, we don't have the heteronuclear. What is the meaning of homonuclear? Means having the similar atoms. Now come to for first example, we have the H2 molecule. Okay, H2 molecule means what? Here H plus H plus 2 hydrogen atoms gives rise to what? H2 molecules. Okay, now let us count the total. How many atoms are there in the H2 molecule? Total we have 2. Why? Because means one hydrogen having the 1 electron, second hydrogen having the 1 electron, total we have the 2 electrons. Now it is, so this is a case what? We have the less than 14 electrons. Okay, now so already we know in the hydrogen we have the only 1s orbital. Atomic configuration is what? 1s1. So one hydrogen atom atomic orbital, second hydrogen atom atomic orbitals, they are going to give the two molecular orbitals. Why? Because means here we have 1 plus 1 2, two molecular orbitals. In that one is bonding and there is what? Anti-bonding. So bonding molecular orbital is sigma 1s and sigma star is 1s. Sigma star 1s is what? Anti-bonding. So bonding should have less energy, anti-bonding should have more energy. Okay, now so how many electrons we have total? 2 electrons. So according to we have the 3 rules of Pauli Happo-Holmes. So here what happened? Among the all orbitals, all orbitals, first you have to fill the electrons with what? In lowest energy orbital. So this is the lowest energy orbital. So sigma 1 is going to fill together. So total we have 2 electrons that already we filled. Okay, now it is over. Now here molecular orbital energy diagram for the, this is what? Hydrogen. Now come to electronic configuration. What happened? Here only sigma 1s is filled. How many electrons are there? 2. So electronic configuration is what? Sigma 1s2. Next, here we have to calculate the bond order. So bond order formula what we have? Nb minus Na by 2. Okay. So what is Nb here? Number of electrons in the bonding molecular orbitals. Okay. Here we have the 2. Let us see here. Okay. This is our bonding molecular orbital. In that how many electrons are there? 2. In antibonding, do we have electron? No. So here come to the formula. Bond order equal to what? Nb minus Na by 2. So number of bonding electrons in the bonding molecular orbital is equal to 2. In antibonding we don't have 0, divided by 2. So if you go for the total, how much we are getting? 1. So in between hydrogen we have only one bond. Okay, that is what? Sigma bond. So the molecular orbital contains paired electron. So hydrogen molecule is diamagnetic. How? If you see here in the energy profile diagram, in this molecular orbital what happened? It is how the electrons, 2 electrons are get paired. So already we discussed, if we have the paired electrons mean the molecule nature is what? Diamagnetic. So from the here what we discuss, how you are going to fill the electron in the molecular orbital energy diagram and how you are going to write the electronic configuration, and after that we calculated the bond order. Based on the bond order, how many bonds are there? We have only one bond between the two hydrogen atoms and the molecule nature is what? Diamagnetic. Why? Because means in the molecular orbital, what? In the bonding molecular orbital we have the paired electrons. Next come to He2 molecule example. Okay, He2 means you know very well, one helium electronic configuration is what? 1s2. Now come to He2 means what? One helium atom, another helium atom gives rise to what? He2 molecule. So total number of electron how many? 4. Why? Because means one helium atom contain 2 electrons, second helium atom contain 2 electrons. Total we have the 4 electrons. Now this is the case also what? Less than 14 electrons. Now come to go for the molecular orbital energy diagram. So one helium atom, 1s2. Okay, 1s orbital, second helium atom. How much here? We have the 1s2 electronic configuration. So 1s atomic orbital, 1s atomic orbital gives rise to how many molecular orbitals? 2. In that one is bonding, another is what? Anti-bonding. So here now you have to fill the electrons. Total how many are there? We have 4 electrons. So in the lowest energy, first sigma 1s you have to fill. So here 2 electrons. After the remaining 2 electrons you have to fill the anti-bonding. Okay. So now come to bond order calculations. In the bonding here in the what in the bonding molecular orbital how many electrons are we have? 2. In the antibonding how many are there? 2. Now what is the formula? Bond order equal to Nb minus Na by 2. So if you go for 2 minus 2 by 2, how much? 0. So now what happened? He2 molecule does not exist. Why? Because means in between two He molecule, how many bonds we have? 0. So 0 means there is a no bond. So He molecule does not exist. Now come to the electronic configuration. What here? Sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2. Why? Because mean in sigma 1s we have 2 electrons. So sigma 1s2, in sigma star we have the 2 electrons. So sigma star 1s2. Okay. Next come to another example. Here we have another examples based on what? Li lithium. Okay. Lithium Li2 molecule. Okay. Now, generally if you go for the lithium electronic configuration, what? 1s2, 2s1. So, Li2 means what? We have total 6 electron. Why? Because means each lithium consists of 3 electron, total 6 electrons. Now come to molecular orbital energy diagram. So, first ones, 1s orbital, okay? 1s orbital of one lithium atom, another 1s orbital of one lithium atom going to give the 2 molecular orbital. In that one is antibonding sigma star 1s and there is what? Bonding molecular orbital, okay? Next what we have? 2s. So 2s of one atomic one lithium and 2s atomic orbital of another lithium gives rise to total how many molecular orbital? 2. In that one is bonding and another is what? Anti-bonding. So every time bonding should have less energy, anti-bonding should have more energy. So you are going to differentiate bonding, anti-bonding with the what? Star. Sigma 2s is bonding, sigma star 2s is what? Anti-bonding. Okay. Now molecular orbital energy diagram is ready. Now we have to fill the electrons. Total how many electrons we have? 6. Okay, first in the all orbitals you have to go fill the first what? Lowest energy orbital. So this is here. 2 electrons are over. Next come to here. In the sigma star 1s 2 electrons you can fill maximum. So 2 electrons over. So total 2 plus 2 4. Again we have how many electrons? 2. So total these 2 electrons going to fill in the sigma 2s. Okay. Now 6 electrons so we filled. Now come to here, if you go for the bond order calculation, we have the formula Nb minus Na by 2. Now, how many electrons are there in the bonding molecular orbitals? We have the 4. How here? So, this is what? Sigma 1s bonding molecular orbital. This also sigma 2s bonding molecular orbital. So, here we have 2 plus 2 electrons. Total we have the 4. Now, come to antibonding. Sigma star 1s is antibonding. Sigma star 2s also antibonding. Now if you see the electrons here, we have the 2 electrons in case of sigma 1s, but in case of sigma 2s, do we have electron? No. So total how many antibonding electrons we have? So 2. Now come to bond order, we have the formula Nb minus Na by 2. So total number of bonding molecular orbital electrons how many? 4. Antibonding 2. So 4 minus 2 equal to 1. So there is a one bond between the two lithium atoms. So here we have the one sigma bond. Now the molecular orbital contains all the electrons are paired. So what happened here? Li2 molecule is what? Diamagnetic. Why? Because already we discussed in the molecular orbitals electrons all are paired. So here electrons are paired. So the molecule is what? Diamagnetic in nature. Now come to electronic configuration. Here we have the sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2, sigma 2s, here sigma 2s2, okay? Sigma 2s2, make it correction in the notes also. This is sigma 2s2 electronic configuration. We are writing up to only sigma 2s2. Why? Because means electrons are filled up to only sigma 2s, okay? Yeah, next. Yeah, next we have beryllium. You can just I'm going for the rough explanation. Okay, Be2 means what? We have the total. If you go for the beryllium, 1s2, 2s2 electronic configuration. So 2 beryllium atom means total we have 8 electron. This is also case what? Less than 14 electrons. So you have to draw the molecular orbital energy diagram. After that you have to calculate how many bonding, anti-bonding is there. Okay, if 0 is coming means the molecule does not exist. Okay, So just work out for the beryllium molecule. Next we have like that we have the C2 molecule also. C2 means total. Here we how many 12 electrons. This is the case also, less than 14 electrons. Okay, let us discuss this one. So C2 molecule means if you go for the carbon electronic configuration, what? 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. Okay. So here now come to here, one carbon atom, atomic orbital, another carbon atom, atomic orbitals. Okay. First what we have here, 1s2, 1s2. So 1s giving the two molecular orbitals. In that, one is bonding and that is what? Antibonding. Next, 2s going to give the two molecular orbitals. One is antibonding, one is bonding. Next come to what we have, 2p is there now, so 2p, 2p. So total how many atomic orbitals are there? 6. Why? Because means 3 plus 3. Okay, total 6. Now, so total 6, this is a case what? Less than 14 electrons. So first we have the pi 2px, pi 2py, then sigma 2pz, then pi 2px, pi star 2px, pi star 2py, then sigma star 2pz. So these are the what? Antibonding, and these are the bonding molecular orbitals. Now, total how many electrons are there? 12 electrons are there. Now 12 electrons we have to fill. So now come to here. So sigma 1 is 2 electrons, sigma star 1 is 2 electrons. Okay, 4 electrons over. Next, sigma 2 is 2 electrons, sigma star 2 is electrons, total 6 electrons over. Now, so total 6 electrons, how many are there? We are left with the what? Total 12 electrons there. Now we left with the, how many electrons are there now? Total 8 electrons over. Now we left with the 4 electrons. Okay. Now, so according to our rules, what? If degenerate, in case of degenerate orbitals, first you have to go for the singly filling. After that you have to go for the pairing. So first I will go for the pi 2px, then pi 2py, left with the 2 electrons, then we will go for the pairing. Okay, this is the pairing. So if in the case of degenerate orbitals, first you go for the singly pairing, after that you go for the what? Pairing of electrons. Now let us see here. Is it molecule is diamagnetic, paramagnetic? This is a diamagnetic. Why? Because means in the antibonding, last antibonding molecular orbitals, what happen? Electrons are paired. So the molecule is what? Here diamagnetic in nature. Now if you go for the calculated the bond order, so in case of bonding molecular orbital we have the 8 electrons. In antibonding we have the what? 4 electrons. So how here bonding? Let us discuss here. So this is a bonding molecular orbital. This is also bonding. This is also bonding. So how many electrons are there? 2 plus 2 plus 4. So total how many are there? 8 bonding molecular orbital. Now come to antibonding. How many are there? Total we have the 2 plus 2. This is antibonding. This is also antibonding. Total how many electrons are there? 4. So now if you come to the formula, Nb minus Na by 2 equal to 8 minus 4 by equal to 2. So here in between we have the two bonds are there. In that one is sigma bond and the other is what? Pi bond. So here now come to what happened, because electrons present in pi 2px, pi 2py all are paired. So C2 molecule is what? Diamagnetic. Now come to, if you write the electronic configuration, we have the sigma 1 is 2, sigma star 1 is, sigma 2s, sigma star 2x, sigma star 2s2, pi 2px2, pi 2py2. Okay, this is only because after that we didn't fill the electrons. Now come to N2 molecule. Okay, now this is the case what? Up to 14 electrons. So now come to, if you write the electronic configuration, nitrogen, and nitrogen equal to 1s2, 2s2, 2p3, isn't it? So one nitrogen consists of 7 electrons. 2 means total we have the 14 electrons. Okay, now if you write the energy profile diagram, okay, so now this is one nitrogen atom, atomic orbital, second nitrogen atom, atomic orbital. Okay, so 1s2, 1s2, 1 is gives rise to 2 antibonding molecular orbital and 1 is bonding molecular orbital. This is bonding molecular orbital. Sigma star is what? Antibonding molecular orbitals. Next what we have? 2s, sigma 2s, 2s gives rise to 2 molecular orbitals. One is bonding and there is antibonding. Next 2p gives rise to total how many? 6 molecular orbitals. In there is 3 is bonding, 3 is anti-bonding. Okay, total how many electrons we have? 14. Now 14 electrons we have to fill. So in the all available orbitals, first we have to go for the lowest energy orbital, that is sigma 1s, 2 electrons over, sigma star 1s, 2 electrons over. After that, next we have the energy one, sigma 2s. Okay, 2 electrons are filled. Next sigma star 2s, 2 electrons are filled. Total how many over now? 8 electrons over. Next come to pi 2px, pi 2py. So first you have to go for the single era. After that you have to go for the pairing. So now 1 electrons mean 9, 10. After that 11, 12. Okay. This is degenerate orbitals over. After that you have to go for the sigma 2pz. Okay. Now how many electrons we left? Only 2. And that too we have the only one molecular orbitals. Now you are going to fill with the 2 electrons. Okay. Now come to calculate the bond order. Here bond order, what we have formula, Nb minus Na by 2. Now calculate the bonding. How many electrons are there in the bonding molecular orbital? Here we have the total 10. How? This is 2. Okay. Here 2, 4. These are the also what? We have the bonding molecular orbital. All are these are bonding molecular orbitals. Total we have the 6. So 6 plus 4 means total we have the how many? 10. Now come to antibonding. How many are there? 4. So this is the antibonding having the 2 electrons. Okay. After that antibonding having the 2 electrons. So here 2 plus 2 how many? 4. So now formula 10 minus 4 by 2. 10 minus 4 by 2 equal to, you are getting the 3. So in between nitrogen we have the triple bond. In that one is sigma, and there is one 2 remaining are 2 pi bonds. Now come to, if you see the, so if you here what happened in the molecular orbital, all electrons are paired. If you go for the, see here in this, if you go for the last molecular orbital, in that electrons are paired. So it is a what? Molecule is diamagnetic in nature. And if you go for the electronic configuration, we have the sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2, sigma 2s, sigma star 2s2, pi 2px2, pi 2py2, then sigma 2pz2. Okay. Now come to here. Next example, O2 molecule. Okay, in O2 molecule, this is a case what? We have the above 14 electrons. Okay, so first you have to see the how many electrons are there. Okay, now this is above 14 electrons. Why? Because means one oxygen atom 8 electron, second oxygen atom 8 electron. Total how many electrons we have? 16 electrons. Okay, now let us draw the molecular orbital energy diagram. So here one oxygen atom atomic orbital, second oxygen atom atomic orbital. So one is giving the 2 molecular orbitals. In that one is bonding and there is anti-bonding. Next after that what we have? 2s is there. 2s of one atomic orbital of oxygen, second oxygen atomic orbital gives rise to 2 molecular orbital. One is bonding and there is anti-bonding. Next come to here 2p, 2p. Total how many are there? Total we have the 6 atomic orbitals. Gives rise to how many molecular orbitals total? It is going to give the 6 molecular orbitals. In that 50% were 3 are bonding and remaining 3 are anti-bonding. Here you can see here. This is the variation above 14 and up to 14. So here what happened? Sigma 2pz having the less energy, then pi star 2px, pi star 2py having the more energy. Okay, here the difference is going to become up to 14 and above 14 electrons. Now, so what happened? Total how many electrons we have? 16 electrons. Now these 16 electrons we have to fill the one by one. So now, so total here sigma 1 is lowest energy, you have to fill the first. So 2 electron, 2 electron, 4, 5, 6, then 7, 8 over. Now what happened here? We have the sigma 2p at lowest energy, and that only we have the one molecular orbital. So one molecular orbital can accommodate maximum how many? 2 electrons. Next come to here, we have the degenerate orbitals. So in degenerate orbital, first you have to go for the singly. After that you have to go for the pairing. So this is the pairing over. How many now left? We have left with the only 2. So now here what happened? We have the degenerate orbitals. So in case of degenerate orbital, first you have to go for the singly. After that you have to go the pairing. So pi star 2px contain 1 electron and pi star 2py contain 1 electron. Okay. Now, the molecule nature is a diamagnetic paramagnetic means this is a paramagnetic. Why? Because means in the antibonding we don't have the paired electron here. The electrons are does not paired. So, the molecule nature is what? Here it is a paramagnetic. Now come to here bond order. So, for bond order calculation we need the what? Bonding number of bonding molecular orbitals, bonding electrons and antibonding electrons. So now if you see here, okay, so total number of bonding molecular orbitals, electron how many? 10. How it is? See, this is a bonding 2, this is also bonding 2 plus 2 4. Here total all are what? Bonding molecular orbitals. So 2 plus 2 plus total how many we have? 10. Now come to antibonding. If you see the antibonding here, this is antibonding sigma 1s 2. This is also antibonding. Here how many are? 2 plus 2 4. Here these are the what? Antibonding. So antibonding how many are there? 2. So total here what? 2 plus 2 plus 2 total 6. So antibonding how many turns are there? 6. Now come to if you see the formula, bonding Nb minus Na by 2 equal to how much? 10 minus 6 by 2 equal to 4 by 2 equal to what? Here 2. So in between oxygen you know very well we have the double bond. In that one is sigma and the other one is what? Pi bond. So here what happened? Molecular orbitals contain 2 unpaired electrons. So here we can see here what happened? In this molecular orbitals, antibonding molecular orbital contain 2 unpaired electrons are there. So molecule nature is what? This is a paramagnetic in nature. Now come to electronic configuration. Sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2, sigma 2s2, sigma star 2s2, sigma star 2pz, pi 2px2, pi 2py2, next pi star 2px1, pi star 2py1. Why? Because means in antibonding we filled only one electron. Okay, like that we have the F2 molecule in the notes. You can see that one F2 molecule. So this is the case also, above 14 electrons. Next, so like that in notes you have the O2 plus, O2, O2 minus, O2 minus 2. Okay, just you have to count the electron O2 plus. Why? Because means here we have the 15 electron. Why? Because means O2 plus means what? One oxygen atom. Generally O2 means what? We have the 16 electrons. Why? Because one oxygen atom plus one oxygen atom, 8 plus 8 total 16 electrons. O2 plus means what? It lost one electron. So total how many? 15 electrons. So this is a case of what? Above 14 electrons. For 16 also this is above the 14 electron. Now O2 minus means what? Here we have the one negative charge, means one oxygen molecule got the electron. To total how many electron here? 17 electrons. Next O2 minus 2 means what happened here? Here O2 molecule got the 2 electrons. So total how many electrons? 18 electrons. So in all these cases, okay, in all these cases you have to follow the what? Above 14 electron, and you have to calculate the bond order by using the Nb minus Na. Okay, just work out. These are the very important. Now you can see in all these cases we have the paramagnetic. Why? Because means in the molecular orbital we have the unpaired electrons will be there. Okay, just work out remaining examples are very important.